Hello everybody, thank you for joining us again here at Flyby Video Pros. Kind of wanted to share with you my experience with the Crystal Sky and show you the mount with the controller all together and kind of go over a little bit of my experience with it so far. Next video we're going to do a little review in flight and show you the differences between this and a phone or a tablet. So today we're going to talk about this little mount which I got in the mail Wednesday, and it is pretty sweet. Comes with all the hardware needed to put it on the controller and to mount the bracket to the monitor itself. The bracket on the monitor is really nice. It has a nice locator tab to keep the plug from getting damaged in any way when you're installing or removing the monitor from the controller. All of the hardware that came with it that goes into metal has Loctite already applied, so you don't even need to worry about that when you have the screws going into the controller itself. The screws that go into the monitor kind of go into this plastic frame of the monitor, so be careful to not over tighten those because that seems like it'll probably be a really hard piece to have to replace or get repaired. Just be sure you use a light hand on those because they'll go in and stay in because it's plastic. Monitor goes on the controller really easy. You line up the tab, plugs right in. When you put the monitor on, you lock down it with a little latch there and it holds onto it pretty tight. Kind of impressive at how much this becomes one piece of equipment with the mount. Also on the mount, when you first get it, there's an adjustment screw here on the side for how much tension the hinge has, and you're going to want to tighten that up or else the monitor with its weight is going to want to lay flat all the time. The other thing that was really handy about this is it actually has two lanyard points. The one on the controller you can use. I prefer to use the one on the monitor because it balances the weight between the two very nicely. Let's fire this up and show you how fast it is to actually get this going. Get the quad fired up and fire up the controller here. As you can see, when you fire up the controller, the monitor already comes on. There's no need to power it up separately. It's ready to go as much as you are. What was really nice about using this, I got to use it yesterday in some pretty bright sunlight, is that the monitor was bright enough for me to use even with direct sunlight. I've showed a couple of people this monitor and they've put bright flashlights up against it to see if they could get the picture to go away, and it just stays there. It's really intense. When you're in a dark room and you have this monitor on and it's bright, it can hurt your eyes. It's really kind of impressive. With the way the monitor worked yesterday, it was really awesome. The touchscreen is sensitive. It's really a great piece of kit to work with. I actually got to take some pictures with the quad. I pulled the memory card out, stuck it in the side of the monitor, used a simple app that I can edit photos with, and edited the photo and updated it or uploaded it right to Facebook straight from the monitor. There's no need to have to run home to a computer and get your favorite editing program out and spend all of this time. It was really neat to have it instantly applied to your favorite social media. As you can see, the monitor is ready to go for use. The only thing you might want to do now is tether it to your phone so you can have your maps activated, or if you're using a second, third-party app. With the usage that I got out of it yesterday, it was really nice because I got to kind of see how the battery life was going to work out. With my phone at full brightness and the 30 or so minutes that I used to fly it, I probably would have used over 50% of the battery in my phone. With this thing, I had it on full brightness for 30 plus minutes and I used about 25% of the battery. It was really a nice piece to work with, and I was able to have my exposure set correctly because I was able to see what it was doing even in the direct sunlight. This does get pretty heavy. I recommend using the harness with it because about after 20 minutes or so you're going to get tired of holding on to it, but you'll never really get tired of looking at it because it's just such a beautiful screen, even when you're playing back videos, to see how your shot went and to review your photos and videos. Just want to kind of go over a couple of those things with you today. In the next video we're going to show a little review on the differences between using this and a phone and the advantages of using this over a phone and a tablet. I want to thank you for joining us today here at Flyby Video Pros, and join us for the next video when we actually get to see this thing in action. Thank you so much and have a good day. Thank you again for joining us today. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and subscribe to us on YouTube. And don't forget to hit the little notification bell so you can get an email telling us when our next video is out so you can see it as soon as it hits the air. Thank you so much. Bye.